The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. It's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time will take the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Spokane, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Keep that excitement going. Kicking things off, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger. That Monster Jam truck is fired up. He's focusing on the race lights directly in front of him. The amber lights tell him it is a go. He's getting ready to stage. Second amber light tells him it's time to go green. 9.900 for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Just a moment ago, you saw that super glued to the action replay. A solid race pass by Matt Cody in Gravedigger. A time of 9.900 will be the official time to beat in the JCB racing competition. Continuing on with our next competitor, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. A 9.475 for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. The new fastest time of the weekend. Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Take a look at that super glued to the action replay. A crisp race pass. Hits the brake at the perfect time on that final turn. Crosses the finish line seamlessly. Again, that is now the fastest time of the weekend with a 9.475 new time to beat in the JCB racing competition. No pressure on our next competitor. He has won the JCB racing competition the last two events. Can he do it again? We're gonna find out as he approaches the line. Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. A 10.103 for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Once again, the time for Carson Williams' Monster Mutt Dalmatian at 10.103. That's going to put him currently in third place in the JCB racing competition. Approaching the line, Preston Collins, Velociraptor. .211 for Preston Collins, Velociraptor. Super glue, glued to the action. Replay up there on the video board right now. A solid race pass right until the very end. He gets stuck going up the ramp, climbs up it almost in slow motion, which is where he lost about 2 seconds, give or take. So a 12.211, putting him currently in 4th place in the JCB racing competition. Coming up next, your BKT overall event champion, Ryan Vargas, El Toro Loco. .018 for Ryan Vargas, El Toro Loco. Once again, a 10.018 for Ryan Vargas in El Toro Loco. That's going to put him kind of in the middle of the pack right now. 3rd place currently, with 2 competitors to go in the JCB racing competition. Continuing on with Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. A live shot of her actually in that Monster Jam truck right now. Visor is down, she is pulling up to the line. Eager to jump to the top of the leaderboard in the JCB racing competition. .364 for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. One competitor remains in the JCB racing competition. You can see Ashley Sanford in Megalodon, her time up on the board in 11.364, but are currently in 5th place in the JCB racing competition. Last but not least, here in his debut weekend, Cliff Turner, Earthshaker. 10.898, solid race pass, but not enough to take the JCB Racing win. All that said and done, your JCB Racing winner goes to Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Fastest time of the weekend with a 9.475. Tim Hall Jr. has been on a roll this weekend, taking the two-wheel skills challenge last night, the two-wheel skills challenge this afternoon, the BKT overall event championship last night, and now the JCB Racing win, his 4th one on the 2025 season. This kid is unstoppable. He's down there on the track right now. Monster Jam fans, give it up for him.
Tim, congratulations, up on the pod yet again. When it comes to the JCB racing competition, there is minimal to zero room for error. So how have you managed to just nail it down this early on in the weekend?
You know what, I don't even know. This track, I love this dirt, this city, Spokane, like I've always had good luck here, and this has definitely been my best weekend here. You guys have been hyping me up. You know, you've been pretty loud already, but I want to hear you. Get a little bit louder. Come on.
Well, you're hyping them up and you're getting them ready for what's to come. So give them a little taste. What can they expect from you and Team Jurassic Attack in the two-wheel skills challenge?
I'm just going to try to be consistent. I've won the last two-wheel skills. I'm going to try to do it again, but I'm just going to go out there and try to be calm and cool. And that's kind of what you got to do in two-wheel skills. You don't want to be jerky and messing it up and stuff. You got to be really patient and calm. And I'm trying to calm myself down with this win so I can get another one. So let's see what happens.
Make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Congratulations one more time, Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack, walking away with the JCB Racing wins. You can see right now the BKT overall event leaderboard where all of our drivers stand in pursuit of the BKT overall event championship. So with Tim Hall Jr. sitting pretty at the top, only 1 point behind, you got Matt Cody and Gravedigger, and rounding out the top three, you got newcomer Ryan Vargas in El Toro Loco going into our second phase of the competition, which is going to be our two-wheel skills challenge, and all of that and more is going to happen in just a few moments. But right now, I'm hanging here at the desk with Ava and little Ian, and we're having a great time. Ava, I know you've been to Monster Jam about 4 times so far, so you're a little bit of an expert, right? Who's your favorite Monster Jam truck?
Megalodon.
Megalodon. Any other Megalodon fans in the house? Yeah, awesome. Okay, Ian, who's your favorite?
Second one.
What?
The second one.
The shark. Thank you, Dad, for translating that. The shark one. All right, so I have a funny feeling you guys are going to pick a very special truck for this game that we're about to play. All right, so take a look at the video board. We're going to see El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. Those 3 trucks are going to race. Your job is to tell me who you think is going to win that race. All right, so I'll give you a second. Talk to your brother. Talk to your brother. You got to make sure you come up with the same answer. They're looking at all 3 trucks right now. Dad's also helping. Let's see. This is a very important family conversation, okay? All right, who's gonna win?
Megalodon.
Megalodon! All right, let's see if you're right. Going to the line in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, green. All right, Gravedigger's starting off really strong. Megalodon is in second, though. Not out of the race just yet. El Toro Loco now in second. Megalodon in third. Coming around this turn, things are going to be changing. All right, Megalodon is still in third. Spokane, help him out. Who do you think's going to win? All right, Ava, you're going to call it. Who's winning?
Megalodon.
Megalodon! Congratulations. High five. Yeah, you got the answer right. Awesome job. So guess what? You guys are going home with a really, really cool prize, all right? You're gonna come back here on November 15th to see Disney on Ice, Let's Dance. I have tickets for you and your entire family to come on back here and see Disney on Ice. You excited about that? You wanna come see Disney on Ice?
Yes.
Awesome job. Monster Jam fans, they're going home with tickets and they're going home with Lucas Stabilizer. Go ahead, you get to take this little one. Awesome job. Monster Jam fans, give it up for the entire family going home winners here at Monster Jam. It is officially time to jump into our two-wheel skills challenge. Now take a look at the criteria up there on the video board right now. So each driver is going to have 2 attempts to lay down their best two-wheel skills, either on 2 or sometimes even 1 BKT tire. Now we're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and anything else these amazing Monster Jam superstars can come up with. And this is going to be your first opportunity to score using judgeszone.com. And for more on that, we got to bring back Taylor. Taylor, let's talk to them a little bit more about how they can participate at judgeszone.com.
All right, well, first and foremost, Spokane, you gotta take out your smartphone. So go ahead and do that right now. You can scan the QR code that is here on the video board, or just open up a new web browser and go to judgeszone.com. When you get there, it may ask for the city code. You'll type in SPO. That's the first 3 letters of Spokane, of course. Press submit, and the next screen is where all the fun comes in. This is where you will score each and every driver. All you'll do is slide the BKT tire up or down and land on the score you think each and every competitor has earned. You'll press submit to lock it in, and within 20 seconds of the completion of the run, we will have a score for that driver. Now, 20 seconds goes by really quickly, so make sure you are scoring fairly and accurately. Again, that's judgeszone.com. City code is SPO. So before we get into it, I only have one question, And one question for you as well. Are you ready for the two-wheel skills challenge?
Starting things off, representing Team Throttle Monster, Preston Collins, Velociraptor.
Spokane, make some noise for Preston Collins, Velociraptor. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. If you haven't already, scan that QR code. It'll take you to judgeszone.com. You got about 10 seconds remaining.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. This is your first opportunity to score by sliding the BKT tire up or down. You got to make sure to click submit. That is the crucial part in order for your scores to be tabulated here in the Spokane Arena. Scores are officially locked in for Preston Collins in Velociraptor, so let's see what you guys thought of that run. The second attempt he tried for the nose wheelie, could not quite get in that vertical position. A 3.445, so that's going to be the score to beat in the two-wheel skills challenge. Coming up next, ready to make some waves, it's Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Gets the popper off of the double log stack for attempt number one. She does have one attempt remaining in this phase of the competition. Ashley Sanford making her way around the track for attempt number two.
Spokane, put those Megalodon jaws together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Now let's go ahead and score at judgeszone.com. Remember, you only have 20 seconds from the moment the ribbon boards turn red. So go ahead and lock it in. You don't want to miss your chance to let us know what you thought.
There she is, Monster Jam fans. Scores are officially locked in. Let's take it up to the video board for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. 5.999. New leader, new score to beat Ashley Sanford in Megalodon, your current leader in the two-wheel skills challenge. Ready to shake things up, it's Cliff Turner, Earthshaker. Back-to-back poppers from Cliff Turner. Shifts the weight to that one BKT tire to conclude the run.
Scores are open for Cliff Turner in Earthshaker. Put your hands together and make some noise for him. You got about 5 seconds remaining, Spokane. 5 seconds. From the sound of it, it sounded like you liked it, but you got to put your money where your mouth is at judgeszone.com.
That's right, Taylor. 2 nice poppers. The second one, he was able to find that balancing point and actually overarch that Monster Jam truck ever so slightly before bringing it back to center. Let's see how that translates for him into scores. Score to beat is Megalodon, a 5.999. The score for Earthshaker is 7.385. New leader, new score to beat. Coming up next, ready to attack the track, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Gets the combination room back down on the ramp on that back left BKT tire. Impressive stuff from Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. That was all attempt number 1. He has 1 attempt remaining in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Gets the popper, finds that balancing point. He's dancing those back BKT tires ever so slightly, walking that dinosaur forward and back. Steering wheel is out the window. He's balancing a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck with no steering wheel right now. Brings it to the edge of the ramp. Walks it down, great control.
Monster Jam fans, he doesn't need a steering wheel. This is the 2-wheel skills challenge. Make some noise for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Go ahead and score, everybody. Turn your screams into scores at Judges Zone.
Taylor, he made that look easy. There's a lot of finesse and a lot of control that needs to go into those technical moves, and he has mastered them this year especially. I have a funny feeling we are in store for some high scores. Remember, score to beat is Earthshaker, a 7.385. The score for Jurassic Attack is 9.674, highest score of the weekend. Goes to Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Can Tim Hall Jr. hold on to the top of the leaderboard. We still got several more competitors eager to take to the track. And coming up next is a driver that's bad to the bone, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Matt Cody with the popper balances it on the nose. A complete vertical position. So that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck and the elevated obstacle make a perfect 90-degree angle. Really great control and precision from attempt number 1 for Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Kicks it into the moonwalk, balances on one BKT tire, shifting the weight of that Monster Jam truck for attempt number 2.
Scoring is open for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Lock it in, everybody. You got about 5 seconds remaining. What did you think?
So Monster Jam fans, now is your time to compare. In your opinion, as the official judges, was that a better two-wheel presentation than that of your current leader, Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack, with a score to beat of 9.674? The score for Gravedigger is at 8.509, super respectable score, good enough for second place in the two-wheel skills challenge. So get an 8.509 for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. 2 competitors remain now in the two-wheel skills challenge. Additional points are on the line in pursuit of that BKT overall event championship. So make sure you guys have those smartphones out to judgeszone.com.
Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack, still holding the top spot with the final 2 competitors getting ready to come out. I'm sure he is twiddling his thumbs, but you fans are doing a great job using your thumbs at judgeszone.com. Remember, it is up to you to help us crown our champion here in the two-wheel skills challenge. So let's keep it going, folks. Who is going to be the champion here tonight?
Again, we got 2 more competitors remaining, and it's time to get a little crazy right now with Ryan Vargas, El Toro Loco. Nice popper, balances it on the nose. Great control from Ryan Vargas in El Toro Loco. Put your hands together for Ryan Vargas, El Toro Loco. And then head on over to judgeszone.com. Remember the code SPO. Put your finger on that BKT tire, slide it up or down. And again, you gotta make sure to click submit in order for your scores to be tabulated. 2 solid attempts by our rookie, making his debut here this weekend. Ryan Vargas in El Toro Loco. There he is, Monster Jam fans. Show him a little bit of love. And then let's focus our attention up there on that video board. The scores are locked in for El Toro Loco. A 7.543, so that's gonna put him currently in 3rd place in the 2-wheel skills challenge. The score to beat remains Jurassic Attack with that 9.674, with 1 competitor remaining here in this phase of the competition. And that competitor, representing Team Throttle Monster, put those puppy paws together for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's hear it for him and then head on over to judgeszone.com for our final competitor here in the 2-wheel skills challenge. That second attempt was the reverse popper and then the wheelie up the ramp, something we haven't seen yet in the 2-wheel skills challenge. So kudos to Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's get those scores locked in and find out who the winner of the 2-wheel skills challenge is. A couple more seconds to make your voices heard at judgeszone.com. There he is, Monster Jam fans. Let's focus our attention up there on the video board. A 5.534 for Carson Williams of Monster Mutt Dalmatian. That means the winner of the 2-wheel skills challenge, continuing on with his winning streak, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. So a perfect first half right now for Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. He was your JCB Racing winner, and now your 2-wheel skills winner. The 3rd one of the weekend, 7th on the 2025 season. I said it before, I will say it again. This driver is on fire right now. Could he be going for the clean sweep, Taylor?
I don't know, Christina. We're going to have to find out. Tim, you had the fastest time of the weekend on racing, and now you've had the highest score for skills this weekend so far. There's no limit to your achievements this weekend, and we're happy to be here to see it.
You know what, this is crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen. I might win 6, 7 times this weekend, but I'm having a good time here. I love this dirt. I love that truck I'm driving. That's like my first time driving this chassis this weekend, and I'm in love with it. But you know what? We'll just see what happens. Freestyle's next. That's everyone's favorite. I enjoy a good freestyle. I'm going to try to fill my clock, maybe try to do something cool. We'll see what happens. I want to be back up here for one more overall. That'd be pretty sweet.
Well, why don't we get them hyped up for freestyle, because we have halftime coming right now. But when we come back from halftime, they got to be ready for what you and your competitors are going to bring out here on the track.
Oh, yeah, Spokane. I heard you earlier. I think you're the rowdiest bunch we've had all weekend, so let's make some noise. Come on, get loud.
Spokane, welcome back to the second half of Monster Jam. As promised, the stars of freestyle motocross have taken to the track. They're going to take to the sky and do some really cool tricks and then compete in the FMX Best Trick competition. But Taylor knows this. We have an important rule when it comes to FMX. All right, Taylor, this crowd is way too quiet. Let's pump them up.
All right, guys, it is simple. The louder you get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. And we got some pretty cool tricks earlier today, so I'm gonna count you in, Spokane, and I wanna hear you scream. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about. Every time one of these riders hits that ramp, I want to hear you roar. Monster Jam fans, how about we introduce your FMX riders? Make some noise for Jake Nyward. Coming down the ramp next, it's Jimmy Hill. Let's hear it for Dean Pate. And finally, I need you to get loud for Cody McDonough. Monster Jam fans, these riders come from all across the country. Let them hear you here in Spokane. The tricks are getting cooler. Well, that means we gotta get louder. We just got a backflip. Do you want another one? Then get loud. Monster Jam fans, coming up next is the FMX Best Trick competition. Each 4 of these riders will get one attempt to soar from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. You fans, you will be our only official judges for this competition. You'll get 20 seconds to score at judgeszone.com. City code is still SPO. Now, before we get into it, I only have one final question. Are you ready for more?
Keep that energy going for our first competitor, hailing from Salt Lake City, Utah. It's Jake Nywert. Jake is going to be setting the bar for his fellow competitors as the first one out the gate. He's piloting the KTM 450 bike and is eager to get some points on the board and hopefully walk away with the FMX Best Trick win.
Put those hands together, Monster Jam fans, for Jake Nywert. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. It's just like all of our previous competitions. You'll scan the QR code, go to judgeszone.com, and lock it in.
Super glued to the action replay. He got some big air, not quite sure if that is what he was going for though. It looked like he was maneuvering his legs off of the pedals, but wasn't able to bring them forward. Perhaps he was going for a heel clicker. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. A 4.843, so that's gonna be the score to beat in the FMX Best Trick competition. Continuing on with our next competitor from Roseburg, Oregon, it's Jimmy Hill. Jimmy has been featured in television shows and he's piloting the Yamaha 450 bike. He's a silver medalist at the X Games back in 2018. He's feeling out that ramp to determine which direction he is going to take his best trick. Again, just like his previous competitor, he too is eager to walk away with a best trick win. Come on, Spokane. It sounds like he wants you guys to get loud as he makes his way around to the approach and down the ramp.
Make some noise for Jimmy Hill. Giving you not one, but two FMX moves. We call that a variation. Go ahead and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Jimmy Hill with a knack backflip there. Take a look at that super glued to the action replay. So as he's rotating in that backflip, he actually extends his back leg. So that's where that variation comes in. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. The score for Jimmy Hill is 8.392. We got a new leader, a new score to beat here in the FMX Best Trick competition. Two competitors down, two to go. And coming up next, he hails from Paso Robles, California. I'm talking about Dean Pate. Dean Pate, one of our veteran riders here at Monster Jam, has competed on Arena Championship Series West for several years and also competed internationally with a Monster Jam in places like Australia, Birmingham, UK, Glasgow, Scotland, South Africa, so many more exciting locations. So he truly is a superstar both nationally and internationally. And earlier today, he was your FMX Best Trick winner. Can he do it again?
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Dean Pate. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. You know, his previous competitor, Christina, went for two moves in one. It looks like Dean was going for three.
It does, Taylor. So as he was rotating, he kicks his body completely backwards. It almost looks for a second. He even does a little bit of a heel click as he's doing that rotation, at least from my perspective, but really cool stuff from Dean Pate. Scores are locked in. Score to beat is Jimmy Hill with an 8.392. The score for Dean Pate is a 9.225. New leader, new score to beat with one competitor remaining. Can Dean Pate secure yet another FMX Best Trick win? We're gonna have to find out because our final competitor is eager to end on the pod as the winner. Hailing from Ravensdale, Washington, it's Cody McDonough. Cody's been riding since he's only 2 years old. He has won multiple national championships. And as far as freestyle motocross goes, he's been competing now for the last 4 years. He's getting himself ready to come down the approach, up the ramp, to soar through the air, the final competitor.
I need you to get loud, Spokane, for Cody McDonough. No-handed backflip. Always keeps me on the edge of my seat. But it ain't about me, it's about you fans. Go ahead and lock in your scores. You got 5 seconds remaining.
All right, Monster Jam fans, remember score to beat is Dean Pate, a 9.225. The score for Cody McDonough is an 8.414, solid score, good enough for second place, but that means the winner of the FMX Best Trick competition, Dean Pate.
We're gonna hear from your best trick winner in just a few moments, but I don't know about you all, but that went by way too fast for me. I think I wanna see some more. What about you, Spokane? Do you wanna see some more? Well, why didn't you just say so? Because these boys are hyped up for this very moment just for you. All 4 of these riders are now gonna fly through the air. Back to back to back in train formation. This is a Monster Jam tradition, and you don't want to miss it. They're just warming up right now. Go ahead and take your cameras out. Take a sip of water, because I want you to scream so loud that they hear you way out in Spokane Valley. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, that was good. But I don't know. I think you guys can get louder. What do you say? Okay, this time, I don't want to hear the dirt bikes. I want to hear Spokane. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's what I'm talking about. You guys have been holding back. I think they're going to give us one more. I want to see some backflips. I don't know about you. But you know what we have to do? We have to get loud, and the tricks will fly and get cooler and cooler. This is our last one. Go ahead and take your cameras out. Spokane, let me hear you scream! Monster Jam fans, make some noise one more time for Cody McDonough, Jimmy Hill, Jake Nyward, and your best trick winner, Dean Pate. Monster Jam fans, he's taking off his helmet. Here is your best trick winner. Make some noise for Dean Pate. Dean, you're 3 for 3 right now. And speaking of 3, it looked like you were going for 3 tricks in one. So talk to us about what you were trying to achieve there.
Man, right there, on my best trick, that was a backflip, super flip. That's when you pull yourself in the backflip position and you try and get your body as straight as you can like a Superman. My goal was to come out here this weekend and pull off a different best trick every single time I come out here and do an event. So, Spokane, what'd you guys think of the super flip tonight?
Well, I mean, if you're giving them the super flip, we have one more tomorrow. Hopefully they'll come back and see it. So what advice do you have for any fans who watched you here tonight and maybe it was their first time seeing an FMX rider take to the skies?
Man, honestly, if you have any goal in your life, you know, you never want to give up on it, and that's how I got here. I focused hard, I worked hard, and never gave up on my goals. So whatever your goal is, never give up on it, and you'll conquer it. Thank you, Spokane, for coming out and showing up for Monster Jam!
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Spokane, it's time to get loud for Preston Collins, Velociraptor. First competitor to hit the track in Monster Jam Freestyle, 60 seconds of action, ferocious.
That's right, Taylor. He took full advantage of that 60-second clock, got some really nice jumps, some big air throughout that freestyle. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com for Preston Collins, Velociraptor. A 6.064, so that's going to be the score to beat in Monster Jam Freestyle. Monster Jam fans, he was the BKT overall event champion just a few hours ago. It's Ryan Vargas, El Toro Loco.
Let's hear it for Ryan Vargas, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open for the Crazy Bull, ending it with a few donut revolutions. There he is. Let him hear you, fans.
Solid freestyle presentation from newcomer Ryan Vargas in El Toro Loco. Some really great air, nice jumps. We saw some sky wheelies off of the double lock stack. He took full advantage of all the different obstacles down there on the track. Have a funny feeling we're gonna see some nice scores. Score to beat is Velociraptor at 6.064. The score for El Toro Loco is a 7.952. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Ryan Vargas, El Toro Loco jumps to the top of the leaderboard in Monster Jam Freestyle. 2 competitors down, a lot more action to go. Coming up next, it's time to put those puppy paws together for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Put your puppy paws together for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. With that run, it is time to score. Spokane, it is time to score. You already know where to go, you know what to do, but do you know what you're gonna score?
Taylor, that was like a riddle. I liked it. Monster Jam fans, you heard her. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Scores are officially locked for Carson Williams in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. There's the dancing machine. Yes, Carson, work, work. Awesome job. All right, let's take it out to the video board. Let's see what you guys thought of Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. A 6.806. That's going to put him currently in second place in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. Carson Williams always giving us lots of positivity, lots of energy down there on the track. We're gonna take a brief pause from the action because I do want to remind you guys of our ongoing fundraising efforts with St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. Again, that QR code up there on the video board, all you gotta do is scan it and you can make your donation to St. Jude on behalf of your favorite Monster Jam superstar, okay? We are so thankful to have this incredible partnership with St. Jude where we fight pediatric cancer together as Monster Jam friends and family. So get in on the action and really help us end pediatric cancer. Continuing on with the Monster Jam freestyle, making her way onto the track, eager to make some waves here at Monster Jam. It's Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. She's slowing that shark down. 33 seconds remain on the clock. Morgan backflip ramp. Hits it, flips it, lands it, Monster Jam fans. And she is continuing on with that freestyle run. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Spokane! That was Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Score now, and score quick, because you can see she is fired up. She's getting ready to come right out of that Monster Jam truck. And I know she's gonna wanna celebrate with all of you fans. Make some noise, Spokane!
Ashley Sanford, Megalodon, throwing down the Morgan backflip. Continuing on with that freestyle, filling the full 60 seconds, utilizing all the obstacles and giving you that wow moment with that incredible Morgan backflip. Score to beat, El Toro Loco with a 7.952. The score for Megalodon is 9.292. We got a new leader, ladies and gentlemen. Ashley Sanford, Megalodon, swims her way to the top of the freestyle leaderboard with that incredible freestyle presentation. Showing Sammy the Shark a little bit of extra love. Fun fact, that is the name of her shark. She did name her shark Sammy. So show that little bit of extra love there. Continuing on with our next competitor, Cliff Turner, Earthshaker. Looks like there might be an issue with that Monster Jam truck as he was slowing down. The clock is paused, 34 seconds. Getting word right now that will officially do it for Cliff Turner. In Earthshaker, left 34 seconds on the clock, but does in fact qualify for a score. So Monster Jam fans, you gotta go to judgeszone.com, slide the BKT tire up or down, and click submit. Have a feeling there is an issue with that Monster Jam truck. Yep, the loader is coming out to hook the Monster Jam truck and bring it back into the pits to assess the situation in preparation for our final event tomorrow. Scores are locked in, so let's take it up to the video board for Cliff Turner, Earthshaker. A 4.148, so that's going to put him currently in 5th place in the freestyle competition.
All right, Monster Jam fans, and so with that run by Earthshaker, he is going to be sitting in 5th place, unfortunately. But we still have a couple more drivers that are coming out that are going to be trying to take over that top spot from Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. That was a pretty incredible freestyle. We nailed a Morgan & Morgan backflip, and we still have Ryan Vargas sitting pretty in 2nd place. 2 really good places at this point here in the competition.
Taken to the track, the driver who has a perfect first half of Monster Jam, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Together, Monster Jam fans, for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Scores are open right now at judgeszone.com. That was what we call a full throttle freestyle. It had everything. It had big air, crazy moments, a save at the end. He tried for that final save on the side of those BKT tires. Wasn't able to get the final save in there, but really impressive stuff from Tim Hall Jr. in Jurassic Attack. Score to beat Megalodon a 9.292. The score for Jurassic Attack is 8.471. So 2nd place currently in the freestyle competition for the dino-rific driver that is Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
I got my new friend here, Melody. Melody, say hi, Spokane.
Hi.
Spokane.
Is it? Hi, Spokane.
There we go. All right, Melody, I love your tiara so much that I want to play a game with you. Okay, it's called Finish the Lyric. I'm going to play a song, and we're going to sing along. And all you have to do is keep singing when the music stops, okay? Okay, here we go. Play that song.
That's what I am.
Make some noise for Melody! Melody, that was so good. I am so proud of you, and all your new friends here in Spokane helped you out. So I'm gonna send you home with a different kind of tiara. Maybe it's a Monster Jam tiara. You're gonna go home with your own Monster Jam hat with some crazy hair inspired by our new Bailey Circuit Monster Jam truck. Everybody make some noise one more time for Melody. Say thanks.
Thanks.
Spokane, one competitor remains in Monster Jam Freestyle, and those bells can only mean one thing. Who's ready for Gravedigger? Give it up for Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And head on over to judgeszone.com. That was a wild ride, Monster Jam fans. A true Gravedigger freestyle that you just witnessed. He kept you on your toes the entire time, right until the very end. All right, Monster Jam fans, it all comes down to this. Remember, the score to beat is Megalodon, a 9.292. The score for Gravedigger is an 8.748. Second place in Monster Jam Freestyle for Matt Cody and Gravedigger, but that means the winner of the freestyle competition is Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. But was it enough to take the BKT overall event championship? We got to add up the scores. 8 in the JCV racing competition, 8 in the two-wheel skills challenge, 6 in Monster Jam Freestyle for a total of 22 points. Your BKT overall event champion is, for the second time this weekend, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Monster Monster Jam fans, you are witnessing history in Tim Hall Jr.'s career. You got a back-to-back overall event championship right here in Spokane. Spokane's doing you good.
Yeah, you know, I got many things on my mind. Thank you guys, Spokane. This is the most I've ever won so far in a weekend, and we're not even done yet. And I got to thank Mike Christensen, Paul Jensen, Zach, Wendy, everyone back there. You know, they hate it when I roll that Jurassic Attack over, and you know, I might hear something about that in a phone call. I'm sorry, but at least I got the trophy, so forgive me. But I got to thank my little brother, Travis, like always. This dude kicks butt. He is one of the best, probably the best crew guy we've ever had at Team Throttle Monster. Anything I need to give him for a task, he can do it, and he can get it done correctly. And you know what, man, this is a good way. This is the last arena show I'm going to do until next year, and I'm so ready for next year. I got some things in store.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. And I mean, Travis, this is a special moment for you too. And to hear your big brother talk about you in that way, I bet it's got to feel good.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, like he said, we work on these trucks all the time, so late at night. And to be able to come out and have him get this win, it means so much.
Well, it's all because of you fans. You saw what they did out here on the track tonight, so make some noise for Team Jurassic Attack. Well, before you fans head on home, I know you want to hear from your freestyle champion, Ashley Sanford. Megalodon flipping that shark Sammy like it was nothing.
Oh my goodness. I want to say one thing. The ladies in here, how about this girl power? Because girls can too. Right? Yes. That we can do hard things, and let me tell you, this is a dream come true for me. I was a little girl in the stands in Anaheim, California, watching these trucks, thinking, man, I think I could do that. And look at me, here I am, living proof, living the dream. This is incredible, and I owe it all to you guys. Thank you so much, Spokane.
What an incredible night of a Monster Jam. This has been an awesome weekend, and we still have one more event to go, one more pit party tomorrow morning, and one more event. So, guys, come on back, because each and every event, you guys have been a part of Monster Jam history, and I hope you guys are truly having as much fun as we are here in Spokane. On behalf of Taylor Olivia down there on the track, I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Spokane, that was Monster Jam! Thank you, everyone. Have an awesome night.